Okay, I'm Zakayo, and once again we are back. As I had informed you earlier, that today we want to have a brief session regarding any kind of a session or any kind of topic that we have discussed. We are going to discuss here, and let me say that in life, you find that people must make decisions or they must make choices, and as we know, decisions, any kind of decision have consequences. So it depends with the person to make that the decision, to know what kind of decision he or she makes for her to benefit. If you go for the right direction, then you end up getting the right thing that you may require. But if you end up making the bad choice, you find that you are going or you're misleading yourself. So today, you want to have a session regarding choices. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not alone. With me, I have a guest whom I would like to introduce right now. He's going to inform us his names, and then we're going to continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zach.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello viewers. My name's Harun Mungi, and a Kenyan, and I'm happy to be on this platform, by the way. And I thank God for this opportunity that we are live, and we are going to talk to our fellow youth. And I hope we are going to learn something at the end. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, as we begin,
Okay.
first and foremost, I would like to apologize. Remember, Ari had told you that we are going to be live on Facebook at 4 p.m., but due to inconveniences, we are not able to do that. So, guys, I apologize for that. So, first and foremost, I would
Okay.
like to ask you, many times, what comes in your mind when you talk about choices, or what does choices entails?
Okay. According to me, when I hear the word choice, okay, it rings in my mind that here I have some alternatives and I have to select one. So that one alternative that I'm going to select, that's the choice I'm going to make. Are you together?
Exactly.
So a choice is an alternative, and I think also uh, a choice can be also a decision. You decide to do something. For example, you have two options like A and B, and I decide to take A, or I decide to take B. So if I take A or I take B, it depends on which I'm going to choose, which is choice. The choice comes from the word choose. So out of choosing, the verb, the act of choosing, you make a choice. A choice is that option you take, or that alternative you are going to prefer. Yeah, that's according to my understanding and what's in my mind when I hear the word choice. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Which is the best choice to make in life?
Oh, the best choice to make in life, and I must say this very clear, that making the best choice in your life is choosing the right people to make you choose the right decision, or who are going to lead you to make good choices. That's the best choice I know you can make in your life. Yeah.
So that is the best choice to make.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, in the society we are living in,
Yeah.
we find that young people, that is, they are engaging themselves in, some kind of drug addiction. They are
Okay.
or they are addicting drugs.
Yes.
So, according to your opinion,
Okay.
are you going to say that they are making the bad choice, or is it by the influence by their peer groups?
Okay. And there is something you have said, I remember, that some people who are very narcissistic, that is, they only think about themselves. And I met another person saying that, okay, these are my rules. And according to my understanding, when I looked at his rules, I think that person was not right in his mind, because he said, my rule number one is that I'm always right. Rule number 2, and if you find me in the wrong, remind me rule number 1, which is, rule number 1 is I'm always right, and rule number 2, if you get me in the wrong, just remind me my rule number 1.
Number 1.
What is that kind of a person trying to insinuate, or what is this person trying to imply? That he's making the right decisions by his own. Are we together? So it does not matter the opinion of another person if the decision is right, or the choice is right, or the choice is wrong. So this person is being narcissistic, as in he's more to himself and not considering the impact to the others, or the opinion from the others. And as I said earlier, making good choices involves getting a right person to drive you to, so that you can make the right choice. And if I'm the right person, Mr. Zach, and I'm going to lead you to a good decision, and you are here saying you are playing by your rules, that you are always right, you see that there's something you have missed, and you end up making a bad choice. That is, and if I may come to that case of drug addiction to our youth, it can be this narcissism, or they are egoistic to themselves, that I'm the one, I'm my boss, I cannot be shaken or be trembled by other person's opinion, or I don't care. The don't care thing results from choosing choosing wrong people to make good decisions. So if these people, sorry for that, if these people chose the best people to drive them and make good decisions, I don't think they would indulge themselves in this kind of evil thing. To me, it is an evil thing.
Yeah, I think they are evil things.
Yeah. So, drug addictions, it can be also the influence of going with the wrong people, people who do not help you, people who have no future. If you are borrowing ideas from an idealist person, you become idealist, isn't it? So, if people leading you make or you with you are leading you to bad choices, you also make a bad choice. I also think that our role models, I believe everyone has a role model. So, if you have a role model,
Okay, when you say role model, what do you mean?
a role model is someone you look up to.
Good.
It does not matter whether the person is bigger than you or smaller than you. A role model is person you're going to try to be, or person you desire to be like,
Exactly.
or some characters of this person you desire them. Are you together? So this person has this role model has this thing of bad choices and anatomia drugs. That's what is going to lead you to take drugs, because this is a role model is going to influence you in all means, isn't it? So you end up taking wrong choices. Are you together? Yeah, that's my point.
Okay, thank you.